Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Mudblood Cal here, and today we're just going to get into some more of my draft steals. If you haven't already, go check out part 1. We went through some names from after the first round of the draft. I think we're not mostly steals, but also just some picks I think needed to be talked about, and that were important. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at MudBloodCow, and let's get into it. So, first guy we're going to be talking about today, once again, the guy on your screen, Amari Rodgers, wide receiver from Clemson. Random fact, him and Trevor Lawrence are both from Knoxville, Tennessee. Not as anything to do with anything. The thing with Amari Rodgers is he's kind of a smaller dude, only 5'9", I believe. But he can catch, it feels like, just about any ball thrown to him. That was my biggest takeaway from watching some film on him, was he definitely lacks the ability to make a guy miss in the open field. But just his ability to his hands are, I think, comparable to Odell Beckham Jr. Maybe not the one-handed catching stuff, but without it, he can catch any ball thrown at him. The next guy we're going to talk about, third round, 98th pick. The Broncos picked up Quinn Menierez from Whitewater, Wisconsin University, Division III school. He's probably the best player they've ever had there. I'd be willing to guess. This guy's a beast. If the Chiefs didn't pick up Creed Humphrey, I wanted them getting this guy, and it's quite a steal from the Broncos to get him. I know I made a list on Twitter, like I said, you can follow me over there, of players I want the Chiefs to draft, and this is kind of random. But I think probably about half of them, most of them are on this list, but probably about half of them went to Chiefs rivals, or just teams in the same division as us, and the Broncos, the Chargers, and the Raiders. The Raiders obviously are not good enough to be considered a rival. That's a joke. Please don't hurt me. But Quinn Menierez, this guy's an absolute monster. Fantastic pickup by the Broncos. They need offensive line help, and he has the potential to do that for them without a doubt. The Lions picked up cornerback Ifatu Melifonwe. I think that's how you say it. This guy is long. He is lanky. He's tall. He has amazing hands for a corner, and he disrupts everything. He's just that good, and he really has, just potential. He has a very low floor. I think that's why I like this pickup so much. But good pick to get Melifonwe from Syracuse for the Lions. Lions who've had, I believe, one of the best drafts, especially picking up so well. Next up, Jabril Cox going to the Cowboys. Another linebacker who I think could start for them. I know he fell all the way to the 4th round. Obviously has some concerns with just his ability to play at the next level. But drafting him in Micah Parsons seems kind of weird, especially when you already have Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch, where these guys are two, without a doubt, Pro Bowl level linebackers. When they're able to stay healthy, it looks like Van Der Esch will end up going somewhere else in free agency. But it just seems weird to add 2 linebackers. I get one, but based off this move and them not picking up Van Der Esch's 5th-year option, I'd probably say he's looking at playing somewhere else this season, or after this season. So, but yeah, good pickup to get Jabril Cox. Patriots draft Ramondre Stevenson, running back from Oklahoma. Another guy I really like. He's got that burst. Kind of just can make anyone miss. Kind of fell. I think he's a little underrated. He's just a really good running back. I don't expect the Patriots to put him to good use. That just seems like a Patriots thing to just not be helpful, but whatever. The Saints took Ian Book. This is a really interesting move because they kind of have a quarterback battle set up with Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill. Adding Ian Book to that is definitely enough to make it interesting, more so than it already was. Is already quite interesting, I believe. But Ian Book, he has, I mean, you look at his first year with Notre Dame, he almost single-handedly got them in the playoff. After that, he wasn't as good and definitely didn't look like an elite quarterback, but he's still definitely good enough. A really great quarter, not elite, but definitely good. Um, and I think good enough to at least shake this up. He definitely won't win the starting job, but maybe he'll end up as the two behind, I believe, Taysom Hill. But Raiders took Tyree Gillespie, another guy I really, really wanted the Chiefs to get. Fantastically versatile safety from Mizzou. I've watched a lot of this guy. He will, without a doubt, translate well to the next level. I still don't know how the Raiders managed to take three safeties and them all end up on my list here, but that happened. This is without doubt a good pickup from them. So, yeah, but just very versatile. He can disrupt everything. Um, the Chiefs took Cornell Powell, another wide receiver from Clemson. This guy's speedy. He's got that deep ball range kind of on him. He's gonna just get under everything and at least make a play on it. He's probably gonna be the wide receiver 3 or 4. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping he can be the 3, behind Mecole at the 2, but it'll be interesting to see what this wide receiver core looks like without Sammy Watkins. And I think Cornell Powell has some potential to just be just used, especially in a place like Kansas City, where really he's needed. The Colts picked up Sam Ellinger. I think he'll probably be their one of their fallback options. I think if they don't already, they don't. I don't believe will sign a veteran backup quarterback, or maybe they did already, and I don't know. I know they let Jacoby Brissett walk. He ended up in Miami. But if Wentz doesn't work out, I think Wentz will. But if he doesn't work out, I think Sam Ellinger is their fallback option, and quite a good one. Definitely wasn't the great quarterback in college by any means, but definitely showed enough potential to get himself drafted. It could have been a high draft pick, but just didn't add those elements to his game later in his college career that people thought he would. And then second to last one on this list, the Kansas City Chiefs drafted Trey Smith, the guard from Tennessee. Trey Smith, to me, is the first-round talent if he's healthy. How he fell to the 6th round, I don't know. But if he is healthy, he's a first-round talent and has potential to be a Pro Bowl guard in this league. This is a fantastic steal by the Chiefs, really a low-risk move to get him in the 6th round, because if he doesn't work out, it's a 6th round pick. Who cares? What were you gonna do with it anyways? Draft who? What were they gonna draft here? That would have been more helpful. Now that I said that, some guy that's not on this list is definitely gonna be a freaking. It's gonna be Tom Brady all over again. But Trey Smith, really good guard. He can move absolutely anything. Absolute monster. And then the last guy on this list, one of the later picks, I think the second to last, the Washington football team, the only 7th round pick on this list, grabbed Dax Milne from BYU, a guy that I think definitely benefited a little bit from having Zach Wilson as his quarterback, but was still definitely able to make good catches, especially over the shoulder, and find him. And he's good at what I think is underrated skill in a wide receiver, and just being able to spot those holes and zones and move to them, and just adapt on the fly. So yeah, those are my draft steals. leave a like and subscribe. I know I haven't really been doing a whole ton of NBA stuff lately. I know it's been probably a week or two since I've had anything on that, but I promise we'll get back to that soon. Um, might do an Aaron Rodgers video. I don't really feel like it, if I'm honest with you. I kind of am just over it at this point. But we'll see. If that happens, that'll be later today. So leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow, and peace.